Today's story is called The Library of Forgotten Names. We're gonna read it in 4 parts. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let's begin. Part 1. The Whisper Between the Shelves. 9-year-old Elsie loved the town library more than anything in the world. It smelled like dusty paper, whispered secrets, and hidden magic. Every day after school, she'd ride her bike through crunchy leaves and head straight to the old, creaky building tucked between 2 coffee shops. One cloudy Thursday, she noticed something strange. A new door had appeared at the back of the library. One she swore hadn't been there before. It was smaller than the others, painted dark green, and carved with swirling symbols that looked like letters from another language. Curious, she pushed it open. Inside was a circular room lined floor to ceiling with black books. No titles, no authors, just a dim lantern flickering in the center. As she stepped inside, the door closed behind her, and all around her, the books began to whisper, "Find your name." Before it's taken, Elsie's heart raced. "Who's whispering?" she asked aloud. The room fell silent. She picked up one of the black books. When she opened it, her hands shook. It was filled with pages, each with a single name and a single date. But the names weren't written in ink. They were carved into the pages, like someone had scratched them in with a blade. She flipped through another, and another, until she found one that made her gasp. Elsie May Thorne, August 22nd, that was her name, and that was today's date. Before she could react, the lantern flickered and all the other books began to fall off the shelves by themselves. Each one opened and released a thin gray mist, swirling into the air like memories escaping. The room got cold. And then, she couldn't remember her last name, or what grade she was in, or where she lived. Something was erasing her. And it had already started. Part 2. The Name That Vanished. Elsie ran out of the circular room, slamming the green door shut behind her. She sprinted to the front desk where Mrs. Dalloway, the librarian, usually sat. But the desk was empty, and the library had changed. The posters were blank. The clocks had no hands. The windows looked out onto nothing but swirling gray. It was like she had stepped out of the world. "Hello," she called. Footsteps echoed in the distance. Then, a figure emerged, a girl, around her age, with tangled hair and sad eyes. "I'm Isla," the girl said. "You too, huh?" Elsie blinked. "Too? What?" "Forgotten," Isla whispered. "Your name's in the book now. It takes your memories, one by one, until there's nothing left." "But why?" Isla's voice cracked. "Because this library doesn't keep books, it keeps children. Every book is a name, and every name is a life that got left behind." Elsie's hands trembled. "Can we escape?" Isla looked down. "Only one way. You have to rewrite your name. Before midnight." Part 3. The Girl Without a Past. With only an hour to go, Elsie and Isla snuck back into the circular room. The lantern burned low now, almost out. The air was thick with forgotten voices. "I found a blank book," Isla said, holding a single black volume. "You have to write your name in it. Real, clear, and strong." Elsie grabbed a quill from the floor. Her hands shook as she scratched out the letters. Elsie May Thorne. But the letters blurred. She couldn't remember how to spell Thorne. The memory was gone. She froze. Isla looked at her. "What's your favorite color?" "Yellow." "Your favorite food?" "Mac and cheese." "Your biggest dream?" "To be a writer." Isla smiled. "Write those instead." Elsie carved them into the page. Yellow, mac and cheese. Writer. The room glowed. The books stopped whispering. The green door creaked open. "You did it," Isla whispered. "You gave yourself new memories." "But what about you?" Isla stepped back, fading. "I've been here too long. But you'll remember me now. And that's enough." Part 4. The Name Rewritten. Elsie woke up on the library floor. Everything was normal. The green door, gone. But her notebook now had a new story inside. The Library of Forgotten Names. By Elsie May Thorne. And in the dedication, "For Isla, the girl who reminded me who I am." Have you ever lost something really important? Maybe you misplaced your keys or lost track of time while playing a game. How did it feel? Were you scared, frustrated, determined to find whatever you lost? Well, today's story is about losing something even more precious than our keys or our toys. It's about losing ourselves. In the Library of Forgotten Names, Elsie finds herself in a magical library where each book contains the name of a child who has forgotten who they are. This place isn't just a library. It's a prison for lost souls. And the longer these children stay here, the harder it is for them to escape. When Elsie first steps into the circular room, she sees that her name is already in one of the books. This means that some part of her has already been erased. But she's lucky because Isla, another forgotten child, helps her. Isla tells Elsie that the only way to escape is to rewrite their names in a blank book. This will create new memories and help them leave the library. But they only have until midnight. If they don't rewrite their names in time, they'll be trapped forever. Elsie and Isla work quickly to find a blank book. Finally, Elsie gets a chance to write her name. But when she does, she realizes that she can't remember all of her old memories. She's forgotten her last name and other important details about herself. This is the most frightening part of the story, because it shows just how powerful the library is. It's literally taking away her identity. But then Isla gives her an idea. Instead of trying to remember everything, Elsie should write down the things that she loves. So Elsie writes down the things that make her, her favorite color, yellow, her favorite food, mac and cheese, and her biggest dream to be a writer. When she finishes writing, the room fills with light and the books stop whispering. Elsie's new memories appear in the form of a yellow envelope. She opens it and reads them aloud. You are Elsie Maythorne. You love yellow, mac and cheese and writing stories. The memories feel real. And when she looks at the blank book, she sees that it's filled with the new story. She's rewritten herself. Just as the clock strikes midnight, Elsie and Isla run out of the library together. They both have new memories and a chance at a new life. But as they escape, we can see that the library is still there waiting for its next victim. It seems like the library feeds on people's forgotten memories and uses them to trap other children. So it's possible that Elsie and Isla might have to come back someday to save others. The end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this emotional fantasy, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future adventures. And if you want to keep listening to more exciting tales, try one of these. We think you'll love them. See you next time.